We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Alex Wood gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today. And
here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good, and they like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Bet's coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
1-0 the count. Hernandez at second. Ramirez at first. 1 gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind the count with guys on base.
The count now at 2-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So striding forward now, Ernie Clement. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Roberto Perez. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Mike Clevenger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Mike Clevenger will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season. To find a way to get to 500, you feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. One out, nobody on. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average entering play at 301, 16 homers and 33 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Delino DeShields. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Peterson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here now the 2-2.
You got a 4 count. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Scooped up. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Carlos Santana now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing.
B&0 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Cleveland's out in front, 4-0. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Clevenger who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So stepping in, Matt Beatty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. Beatty stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 12th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Ready with the 1-0. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Batting in, now shortstop, number 18.
Settling in now, number 18. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with the runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Clement is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We played 2 full. It's the Indians 4 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In his career, Naquin has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Ernie.
Striding in once again, Ernie Clement hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And now pitch on the way.
Ball one.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Clevenger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they lead it 4-1.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the Boys in Blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alex Wood. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that's finally over for a strike. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
At the plate, Justin Turner. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So striding in, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners on first with one down. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it 4-1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Delino DeShields as we begin the top of the 4th. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Their count now at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Indians leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch of the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And now they've got him in a rundown, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 2-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jock Peterson goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Matt Beatty. As he sends it on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. all ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow little grounder left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box now, Ernie Clement. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Now back.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Blake Treinen is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Turned on down the line. He tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 7-1.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
To the plate now, Mike Clevenger. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Peterson has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, 1 error, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 8-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Number 18.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 18 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. That misses 2-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. In the air now, out to left. Naquin's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake Treinen.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Treinen. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The batter, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Ronnie Bruno.
So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ernie Clement would be next. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
What man?
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now ball lined softly down the right field line, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Indians 9 and the Dodgers 1. Ready for another chance?
Kike Hernandez.
They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Ramirez has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Edubray Ramos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. Roberto Perez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Peterson. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 52, Mike Clevenger.
Stepping into the box, Mike Clevenger. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Into the box, Delino DeShields earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch, high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Adam Plutko will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Adam Plutko.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Joc Pederson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Naquin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Matt Beatty. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Now to the plate, Will Smith. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Smith, a 25-year-old, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's outside. Full count, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now batting, number 18. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
3-2. Jose Ramirez is on deck. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. First offering on its way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Errol Robinson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Struck him out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Kike Hernandez will be next. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another shot now, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's out.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Tyler Naquin is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Drew Jackson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second.
In now, Ernie Clement. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but Clearly, he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Pops this one up. Coming in is Peterson, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Adam Plutko, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. 3 left for the Indians, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So here's Cody Bellinger starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one,
A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Lays off. 2-2 now. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Jock Peterson waits on deck. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Jock Peterson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Matt Beatty. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is DeShields. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Dominic Leone enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naquin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, number 18. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
2 down, runners at first and second. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Here's a pop-up now. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Indians